first Sunday after the 5th anniversary of being accused of blasphemous libel. So it's a anniversary celebration here. There you are. This woman says, anyways, there we are. Well, yeah, there you are, walking out of a church that is totally complicit in the immoral and unethical and borderline criminal attempted misuse of Canada's blasphemy law and legal bullying intended to cover up and deny pedophilia and rape committed by certain Unitarian Universalist ministers, certain Unitarian Universalist Sunday school teachers, also known as religious educators, certain Unitarian Universalist lay people. Oh, look, I think I see a familiar face, maybe, or maybe not. No, it's not who I thought it was. Pretend nothing's wrong. Pretend nothing's wrong. Pretend everything's A-OK. Our church doesn't misuse blasphemy law to hide pedophilia and rape. Yep, wallow in willful ignorance and psychological denial like everyone else in that church does. Yeah, I just love it when people go do, or otherwise indicate their total lack of concern about Unitarian Universalists misusing blasphemy law to hide pedophilia and rape and or other Unitarian Universalist injustices, abuses, and denial. Oh, could that be? It's not who I thought it might be. Okay. So who we got here? Nobody in particular. But yeah, I do think there's the possibility of an interesting interaction today as people are exiting the Unitarian Church of Montreal. So thought I'd stick around for a while people are coming out. So here's one of the interesting actions that oh, here comes David again. Hey David, look, I got a chalk slogan for you to erase. You got another one all fresh, you can erase it.
And then if you want to go to a restaurant, you take the car, it's maybe 6-7 minute drive.
See you on YouTube, buddy. I'm surprised you haven't already seen the videos where you look like a total idiot. So that's David Rollert, the husband of Reverend Diane Rollert, who has repeatedly involved himself in erasing my chalk slogans, sometimes, or at least on one occasion, what appeared to be on direct instructions from his wife, Reverend Diane Rollert. And regardless of whether or not Reverend Diane Rollert has actually directly instructed people to erase my chalk slogans herself, she is certainly aware of it, and she certainly has not spoken up and said, you know, we should not be doing this because this violates the fourth principle of Unitarian Universalism, to say nothing of the second principle of Unitarian Universalism, and so on. No, she is totally 100% complicit in the Unitarian Universalist Association's immoral and unethical and borderline criminal and, yes, quite frankly, batshit crazy attempted misuse of Canada's blasphemy law in legal bullying that is clearly intended to conceal such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape committed by certain Unitarian Universalist ministers from the eyes of the American and Canadian and indeed world public. The whole purpose of the legal bullying that the Unitarian Universalist Association hired Maitre Marc-André Coulombe to engage in was to cause me to erase, take down memory hole blog posts that tell the truth about such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape committed by Unitarian Universalists. So, you very happy about this? You think it's a good thing?
I sing.
Oh, you sing? Okay. Is that a way of distancing yourself from the problems this church has?
No, you have absolutely no idea what I'm doing or what I'm thinking. You're imposing your own darkness on everyone.
My darkness? No, no, no.
I see no light here. I see no solutions. I see nothing but darkness.
You're funny. You're hilarious. This woman's saying she sees nothing but darkness. She sees no solutions here. Well, it's kind of ironic because there are solutions, and I've proposed all kinds of solutions to the Unitarian Church of Montreal, to the Unitarian Universal Association, but they don't want to do the things that are necessary to resolve this conflict. She says she sees no solutions. Well, I've actually proposed all kinds of solutions, but they've all been ignored and or rejected by Unitarians and Universalists. So she's accusing me of darkness? I mean, I'm protesting against Unitarian Universalist pedophilia and rape and cover-up and denial of pedophilia and rape by the Unitarian Universalist religious community, and she's saying that I am full of darkness. It's like, no, I don't think so, lady. I think if anyone's got a darkness problem, it's the 98% white Unitarian Universalist religious community. The darkness is their darkness, and they're not doing anything to deal responsibly with it. They're just trying to sweep it under the rug, hide it from public view. So yeah, I'm really dark in protesting against such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape committed by certain Unitarian Universalists, certain Unitarian Universalist Sunday school teachers, certain Unitarian Universalist lay leaders, etc., and protesting against the attempt to hide those despicable crimes in legal bullying. That is darkness. Pedophilia and rape is darkness. Trying to cover up and hide pedophilia and rape, especially with falsely accusing a person of a crime, that is darkness. So the darkness is coming from the Unitarians, not the guy who's actually shedding light on the darkness, as it were, by exposing it to the light. I mean, it's a beautiful sunny day out here, does this look like darkness, or does this look like someone shining a very bright light on the fact that Unitarians do in fact misuse, blasphemy law to hide pedophilia and rape? Where's the darkness in that other than the pedophilia and rape and the misuse of blasphemy law? So yeah, this woman again, total psychological denial, total willful ignorance, basically a whole pile of psychological projection, essentially projecting the darkness of the Unitarian Universalist religious community on the guy who's protesting against that darkness. So yeah, I thought there would be an interesting interaction or two, and sure enough, there was. But it's not exactly the interaction I was thinking of. There's another interaction that could happen, hasn't happened yet, but I see it as a potential interaction, and but so far it hasn't happened. So here's the guy who confronted me at the beginning of this protest when he tried to remove my picket signs that face people coming to the Unitarian Church of Montreal from the west. This fellow here took this picket sign, and this one, I thought he might be trying to steal them, but he actually just moved them away. But he had absolutely no right to do that. He was essentially trying to hide the truth by hiding my picket signs, which tell the truth. about Unitarian Universalists misusing Canada's blasphemy law and legal bullying intended to hide rape. So this guy is part of the problem. Even if he's not a member of the Unitarian Church of Montreal, he's much more concerned about concealing pedophilia and rape committed by Unitarian Universalists and misuse of blasphemy law by Unitarian Universalists in efforts to conceal pedophilia and rape. He'd rather just hide that from the public view than deal with the problem. So he is a proverbial part of the problem. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, sir. So, anyhow, we will continue our circulating here. But this guy essentially interfered with my protest in a way that he should not have. It wasn't so bad as actually stealing my picket signs, as some people have done in the past. But he did take my picket signs and basically tried to make them less visible to people approaching the church from the west, and thus he tried to hide the truth. Tried to hide Unitarian Universalist misuse of blasphemy law and legal bullying intended to hide such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape committed by certain Unitarian Universalist ministers, such as Reverend Mac Wallace Mitchell, some other ministers who are guilty of sexual abuse of children, and then of course there's the Sunday school teachers, Stephen Craig Bullite to name one of them, and then there's the ordinary lay leaders, Richard Buell, First Parish Norwell, pedophile rapist who was convicted of raping preteen girls no older than 12 years old at times that they were raped, and including a female family member who was probably a granddaughter. So congratulations, sir, for trying to hide that truth. And yes, this will be on YouTube. Go have a look. A certain French saying just came to mind here.